Continuing our coverage of the Baylor fallout, the new president is getting ready to take the reins at Baylor after a sexual assault scandal brought the university to one of its lowest points in school history. Channel 6 News reporter Emani Payne sat down with the incoming president today and joins us now with more. Emani, is she up for the task?
Doug, she says she is. Dr. Linda Livingstone follows interim Baylor President David Garland, who stepped into the leadership role after Ken Starr, who was demoted from the presidency. Starr was ultimately pushed completely out of all leadership roles for his part in the sexual assault scandal. Livingstone is now the future of the school, and she says she's confident she can get Baylor back on the right track.
And that I feel very confident that students coming to Baylor are going to be in a safe and secure environment.
Strong words from Baylor University President-elect Linda Livingstone. She assumes the responsibility June 1st and is already promising to get a handle on the scathing sexual assault scandal that destroyed the Christian university's reputation and shocked the nation.
It was painful for me to watch it unfold. I love Baylor.
Livingstone was part of Baylor staff for over a decade back in the 90s and says when she heard about the recent sexual assault cases happening at the school, it was devastating.
Well, I have a daughter in college as well, so I understand the concerns that parents have about the safety of their children on a college campus. And I think what I would tell parents is that we have made great strides in thinking about campus safety and security, particularly around sexual assault.
She plans to work more closely with Waco police, involve more counselors and investigators in the Title IX office, and improve transparency moving forward.
And then what we'll do going forward is look at what we need to be communicating going forward about what's happened, about what we have done to respond to that, and what we need to continue to do to respond to it.
And she hopes the Pepper-Hamilton report will shed more light on needed changes that can be implemented.
I am interested in getting the briefing from Pepper-Hamilton and understanding the details behind what has certainly been made public to this point. And so I'm going to be looking forward to that happening in the next few weeks.
The president-elect is also confident that Bears for Leadership Reform, a prominent group of Baylor donors calling on the university to do better, will accept her and work with her to improve university life.
We are a family at Baylor, and families sometimes disagree strongly about things. They sometimes make mistakes, but I think one of the other things you see in families is that they come together, they learn from that, and then they figure out how to work together to move forward, and that's certainly the goal.